gummy bear friends, and welcome to my channel. It's been a while. Yeah, I'm gonna give you my end of month colouring so you can see all what I've been doing. But first I just want to sit and just talk to you about why I've not been here for the last 3 or 4 weeks. I won't bore you, but I'll tell you what's been happening and then you'll understand why I've not posted much. So yeah, I've got my cup of tea. You see, there it is. Don't know if you want to grab one. But, right, so the last time I posted was about 3 weeks ago. And after I posted the video, a couple of days after, I had really bad anxiety. I had suffered with anxiety. I used to suffer terrible with depression when I was at university. I'll go into that story another day. But I had really bad depression. But that went. And it took a while, it took years to get rid of it, but it went. And it's sort of sitting there like dormant, do you know what I mean? Like if I have a really bad day of my anxiety or something, it might pop back for a little bit, but it's never too bad. Well, we went into lockdown as a country, and then we come out of lockdown, and then we went back into lockdown again, and we're coming out of lockdown, I think it's tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. So that didn't help. Yeah, and I was just in a really, it hit me like a ton of bricks. It literally come out of nowhere. I was seemed all right, you know, my usual anxiety, which isn't great, but I get on with it, and I do have medication for it, which does help as well. I'm not, afraid to admit that. But yeah, it just hit me like a ton of bricks, and I was really upset, and my little boy kept me going, my other half kept me going, but it was kind of like at night times when you just sat there just watching TV or something, or colouring like I was, which colouring really helped me in the evenings because I haven't got a little 3-year-old running around. So he was asleep, so obviously in the evenings I was like, your mind goes into overtime, you start worrying about things, and when this lockdown's going to finish. And I do blame COVID quite a lot for my anxiety and my depression being a bit bad the last few weeks. However, I can say that I am actually feeling a lot better now. My anxiety is still there, it always is, I think it always will be, but it's manageable. And my depression, I feel like it's not gone, it never will be gone, but I feel like that's taken a stand back again. It's gone into this little Pandora's box at the back of my mind, and I can cope with it again. So I'm in a much better place now. I was just in this place where everything worried me, and I was very tearful, and I didn't want to do a video and then just start crying. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I think we all go through it, especially during this COVID. There's so much changing that we're not used to in our lives, and it has affected a lot of us. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that. And then our little boy last weekend, the weekend before, he started, he had temperature, and we thought, oh God, but it was just a temperature. There was no cough, nothing else. And we're like, okay, and it literally was 24 hours. He had a horrible temperature, and then the next couple of days he was perfectly fine. And we thought, oh, okay, he said his tummy hurt, so we thought maybe he just had a bug. And then 3 days later, his temperature completely gone, but he started coughing. Well, obviously that really concerned me and my other half, and we rang up the 111 number, which here in the UK is like a less, it's like the baby sister of 999. Basically, it's like, not as scary. And if you need to, you tell them what's up, and then they can get you a hospital appointment or a doctor's appointment or dental, whatever. So I rang them, and they said they didn't think it was COVID, but just to be on the safe side, to contact a physician and a doctor. So we did that, spoke to the doctor the next day. Anyway, it turns out it wasn't COVID, thank God, but just a really nasty chest infection, or they said it could be a nasty cough and cold. But because the symptoms he had were the same as COVID, obviously immediately we're like, oh my God, because you're going to think the worst at this sort of time. But no, thankfully, and it's taken him till now, he's still got a little bit of a tickle, But he's back to his old self now, bless him, and it's taken over a week and a half for him to get better. And it's been a lot of late nights being up with him, bless him, cuddles, and it's been awful for him. So yeah, so that was really scary as well. So, but thank God he's back on track. He's his cheeky monkey self, and he's as fantastic as ever. So yeah, so that's what's been happening with me. Yeah, but I also got some new alcohol markers. So that, that was the silver lining of this. I got some new alcohol markers. So yeah, you'll be seeing that. But anyway, thank you for listening to that. I will now get into my end of month November colouring. Okay, so starting off, I'm just going to show you the print off that I did from Edwina McNamee. She put this on her Facebook and her Instagram so we could print it off. So I printed it off, and it was actually it was really fun. I really like her work. Just hold it up because I'm filming this on the sofa. So it's a bit of an awkward angle, but as you guys know, it's always awkward angles with me, but I will have a bracket. Me and Mother have been looking at brackets and everything to attach to a desk, so hopefully it'll be better quality. But anyway, so yeah, so I did Daddy Owl, Mummy Owl, and then the 3 little ones on the floor. And it was just sort of one of them where I was watching telly and did it while I was watching telly, really. Even though I've not been making videos, I have been colouring a lot, as you're going to see. I'm not sure how many I've done. But there's quite a few. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 books that I've got next to me. So we'll try and get them through them as quickly as possible. So yeah, that's the first one. Next one is a Million Bears by Lou Mayo. I've done a couple in here. Some of you may know that once I open a book, even if it's not new, I'll get back into it. I then sort of do it for ages because I just love doing like so many. I do swap books, but yeah. So anyway, this is the Gumball one. So yeah, I did this with Arteza twin markers, I think. Arteza pencils or Crayola pencils, probably a bit of both. I didn't colour the background in because I was worried that it would be a little bit too busy, and also, as you know, I'm terrified of backgrounds, so but that's that one. And then we have this one. So this one was a buddy colour with my friend Jamie, and we said that we couldn't decide which one we'd do. Basically, first of all, I said let's do the toaster because they're funny, jumping out of the toaster, it looks really funny. And then Jamie was like, yeah, let's do that. Should we do the Gumball one? And I was just like, yeah, I tell you what, let's just do both. So we decided to do both, and I was going to do a background, but with everything that's happened this last fortnight, I just haven't got round to doing it. This last fortnight, I think I've only coloured about 3 things, a week and a half, coloured about 3 things. I've been obviously focused on my little boy, which is definitely more important, obviously. So yeah, I've not done the background, but I think it's okay as it is. As you can see, I've used my marker pens. Oh no, it's ruined the pages behind. Look at that, total carnage. But I'll figure it out. So there's marker pens, and then Arteza to shade with the pencils. I did the shading with the pencils, and then some glitter pens as well. And then the last one I did in here is this little beauty. By the way, do you like my little tags? Look, the Alice in Wonderland tags. How cute. Anyway, this is a bear on a swing. So I was trying to go for, I love it. I do love it. However, the initial plan was to go from dark to fading out once you got to the bear. It didn't work. It just ended up a solid colour. And I used blender markers on the pencil, because this is all pencil. There's no marker pen on here. This is all pencil. So yeah, that's that one. Next we have, sorry, I've just got my hand here. I don't really know what to do with it because I'm squished in the corner. Next we have the Grand Classic Book 3 by Disney Hatchet Heroes. I've only got one in this one. because I have been doing a lot in the Magic Circles ones instead. So I've got Tinkerbell. Look, it's Alice. I've got done Tinkerbell. She is laughing at something hilarious. So yeah, this was with Crayolas and the Twine markers from Arteza. I think, yeah, I did. So yeah, I do like that. I do like the super tips, but I've only got the small pack and there's not as much variety. So I'm hoping that I can get some Christmas money so I can buy the big pack so I can use them just for my colour by numbers, because I find that I love doing normal colouring, but my colour by numbers, I feel like when you're doing them, it's like I'm not thinking as much, if that makes sense. I don't know. But yeah, I've, as you can see in this one, oh sorry, I keep holding it too high. I've done quite a few in here. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 10. So let's have a look at what we've got. So we've got first up, oops, oh yeah. So first up we've got Mickey Mouse. So this one, if you've done this one, it probably doesn't look like the one you've done because the colours at the bottom here were really dark. And I looked at the back because of the reference picture, and it did look like he was in the shade, but I didn't really like it. So I just changed it to the colours that I wanted to do, and obviously that's the beauty of it. When I'd finished, can you see the glitter? I just got some, oh, what are they called? Like the glitter gluey things, and just the little, like stickles but not, and just went around Mickey to make him look like he was a bit magical with the glitter, and it looks really, really sparkly in the right light. And then, so I suffer with insomnia as well at the moment, and I couldn't sleep most nights, but the other night I was on Disney Plus, didn't know what to watch, and I thought I'd watch the Maleficent films that I've never seen them before. So while I was watching them, I did this one. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I've decided she's my favourite villain now. So, you know, who's your favourite villain? Tell me. I usually go for the heroes, but I have to say Maleficent is a pretty epic villain, to be honest. Dopey? He was very quick. I did him just the day before we got put into lockdown 2. I went and saw my mum, and she colours as well. So while Littlin was having a little nap, we did some colouring together. So I did Dopey, and then I did this one for her as well. So she loves Winnie the Pooh. So I did Winnie the Pooh. All of these are Twine markers and Crayolas, by the way. That's why I'm not mentioning them each page. Each page will be Crayola super tips or Arteza Twine markers. I've got the 120 set for my birthday, the Twine markers. So I've got a really good range of colour. This one's Simba, adult Simba. I did just a little black outline on this bit just to sort of make him stand out a little bit more. Don't really think it makes much difference though. I did this one 2 nights ago, so I've decided to re-watch one of my all-time favourite shows, which is Once Upon a Time. If you're a Once Upon a Time fan, please tell me who your favourite character is and we'll have a chat about it, because I love Once Upon a Time. And I've got my online friends that love Once Upon a Time, but no, actually I've got my one of my friends in real life likes it as well. But I just love talking about it. So yeah, so anyway, I was watching the episode where Hercules comes in series 6, so, or 5 or 6. So I did Hercules while I was watching that. And then, there we go, we've got Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame, sorry. I'm not overly happy with this one. The pen colours I chose didn't do what I wanted them to do. And they went really, it's like they ran out. It looks really good here, and then it goes really streaky here. But, you know, it's okay. I mean, I literally did this one in about 45 minutes, so I was really speed colouring. And I used markers as well. I know, I've completely ruined that page, but I looked at who it was and I wasn't fussed about doing that one. So that's okay for me. I don't mind. You've seen that one already. So, oh, sorry. Princess and the Frog. Oh, I did do this one in November. Sorry, I thought I did this one in October. So I did this one on a video. So you've seen this one. I was really happy with that one. And then my all-time favourite princess, Rapunzel. So she's my all-time favourite princess, although it does come close with Moana and Elsa as well. So, but yeah, of course I love doing that one because she's my favourite. And then I think, when did I do this one? Did I not do? Oh yeah, so this one I did in November as well. At the very beginning of November. Elsa. Loved that. Thought her hair looked a bit like popcorn. Made me a little bit hungry. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. I'm always hungry. So, and then I did Baymax and Hero. Yeah. And I think that's it. That is it in that book. Finally got there. So, right, we're nearly there, guys. It's okay, we're only on 10 minutes. It's good. So this one... Oh, hang on, I got a dead leg. Ow. Okay. This one, nice little town Christmas 2. I got this one, I think it was the second week of November. And I mean, I've got like hordes of colouring books on my wish list that I would absolutely love, but I just can't afford them because obviously, you know, we live penny to penny. So I only really get a colouring book if I sort of have extra work. So I'm a graphic designer, so I freelance though. So I only obviously get paid if I do work. So if I get the jobs in, and obviously with lockdown, it's been very, very quiet. But this was on offer for like £4 on Amazon, so I did treat myself to this. And I absolutely love it. I've never had one of her books before. It's by Tatiana Bogima-Stolava. And it honestly is such a beautiful book. I think I like it because they've got the little mice in them. I think if it didn't have the mice, I wouldn't be as interested, I don't think, because I think I'd get bored of colouring the houses. But I feel like the mice give it such whimsy and it makes it more like, oh my god, I need to colour that cute mouse. That's just me though, you know. Anyway, so this was the first page I did in here. So let me just hold it up so you can see. So I did the little mice's house and they're getting ready for Santa to come. And I got a bit experimental with the snow. I thought, oh my god, what shall I do for the snow? But I just got a really, really light blue oil pastel because I haven't got any normal pastels like the dry pastels. I haven't got any of those. I did have, but I sold them, so I didn't think I would want to use them, and now I kind of want to use them, so I'm gonna have to get some more. But I also did the moon with a little bit of an outline of the yellow pastel, that we can see that. But yeah, and all the little lights. So yeah, I like doing that one. Oh, and that one, sorry, is done with my alcohol markers. The brand's called Le Mouche. It was just basically a set off of eBay. Yeah, and I got them, and they're really good. This is the next one. Sorry, I keep holding it really high thinking the camera's higher. So again, alcohol markers, a lot of glitter. Can you see that? Shiny. And then pastel for the snow, and then I did put some clear jelly, this normal sort of glitter jelly roll pen over the top, and made Santa's beard glittery too. And yeah, so I really like doing that one. And then the next one, this one's my favourite one. So this is the last one I've done in this book, but I have to say it is my favourite. I was really proud of myself for this one. I don't know, it sounds like I'm never big-headed, I really am not, but this one, the icing, absolutely loved. The white gel pen really come into its own on this one. So yeah, had lots of fun with that one. I was up very late finishing that one. So yeah. So that's that book. The next book I have is the Kawaii Christmas Adult Colouring Book by Jade Summer. I got this when, I think the day after it was released actually. So let's see what we've done in here. So I did this one the other night. It's okay, you know, it is what it is. It's okay. Let me just take the buffer page out. So yeah, it's sparkly. I like her hair colour. That's probably the one thing I do like. But the rest, it's okay. It could be better, but you know, it's okay. This next one, I have to say, I was so shocked. I put this on Facebook and Instagram. So my Instagram is Gummy Bear Colours as well. I post on there usually daily. So if, you know, I haven't posted any videos on here for a while, please check there because I'm always active on there. When I can be, obviously, and I will always get back to you. But yeah, so this is this one I put on Facebook and I had over 200 odd people like it, and I was so overwhelmed I couldn't believe it. I've never had that response from a picture ever. So this one, yeah, it really did go down a treat, and it was so fun to do. I did this one while watching Maleficent as well, actually. So yeah, she looks a lot like me. That's why I did it, because I have that colour hair, and I wear beanies like that, so she does look just like me. So yeah. Next one. This one is the smudgy one. So being doing a rookie mistake, I finished it all, and then the last touches, I always leave the glitter till last. So I put the glitter on, and then went like that, because when I finish work I always do that to, you know, it's finished, and I completely forgot the glitter. So there's quite a few smudges of glitter all over the page. You can't really see it on camera, but yeah. So I did her as the candy cane queen. I just made that up, by the way. I don't know if that's a real queen. And the Christmas tree. So yeah, I thought they're pretty good. I'd probably dress as this one. But yeah. Anyway, I think that's all in that book. Yeah. Oh, I have started another. Oh no, I have got another one. Oh, it's not finished. Okay, I'll show it anyway. It's my whip. So, oops, it's not quite finished yet, but that's the start of it. And I think I've started another one. I'm sure I have. Hang on. Yes, I've started this one too. And I'm one of these people that when I start a picture, if it takes me till 3 in the morning, I'm going to sit till 3 in the morning and finish it that day. I don't ever usually leave a picture till the next day. However, this one, I started doing it and I just couldn't get into it, so I did stop this one and just start doing a colour by number. Right, only 4 books left. Not long. So I did loads in this book. I literally have done about 15 in this book just in October, but I didn't start doing my videos till, you know, way gone then. So what I'll do is I will show you the ones I've done in November and then just give you a little quick peek at the ones I've done. So this one I actually did on the 31st of October, but I counted as a November one. So yeah, I blacked out the background. This is all Sharpies and pencils, because at this point I didn't have my alcohol markers, so yeah, Sharpies and pencils. This one is a buddy colour with the lovely Danny from Danny Button Colours. It was for hashtag buddy colorathon, and I had this book and she had the whimsical book 4, which this book's from, and we couldn't decide on which picture we wanted to do. I just need to plug my phone in, do charge, and we decided to do this one. So there we go. So yeah, the ladybugs, and it's quite funny because we actually did the dress. We both did pink without even, talking about it. So great minds and all that. I'll just hold it closer so you can see it. Yeah, that's that one. Oh, I've moved my camera, rookie mistake. There we go. So this book is actually the Whimsical World Big Book, 100 colours, illustrations, colour by Molly Harrison. And this has got like 4 or 5 books in one. I got this for my birthday in October. And I just coloured and coloured and coloured, literally. So I'll literally do a very quick flick through. I won't talk about all of them. This one I will just say I did this one because it reminded me and my little boy when he was born. So I had to do that one. This one's quite popular on Instagram. It's done with all Sharpies. I never use just pen. I'm a pencil girl. I do a lot of illustrations and colouring in pencils, not pen. However, I have turned to the marker side of life and started to use a lot of markers recently. There we go, you fell over. So yeah, I just find it's just so much quicker and more even. No streaks and stuff like that. Oh, did I have one there? There's one there, sideways. But yeah, so that's just the ones I've done in this book. I probably missed a few by accident, but... Right, so that's that one. What have we got left? Anime colouring book by Jade Summer. So, what have we got in here? I can't even remember what I've done in this one, to be honest. Oh yeah, I remember. So I did like a candy sort of girl. This one was all Sharpies and colouring pencils. Arteza pencils. There's a cushion right in the way where I'm trying to get this book. Yeah, she's pretty cool. And what else have I got? There's one more in here. Oh, this one. Yeah, I don't really like this one. I even forgot I did it. That's how much I like it. So I initially liked it because I thought, oh, that's like a really typical anime type thing you can imagine seeing in the film. I'll do it. And I hate it. Blech. So yeah, close it quick. Right, so we have 2 left. So this one, Finding Wonderland. I did a flick through on this one. A silent flick through. I didn't talk or anything. That was when my anxiety had just started hitting, so I just sort of did a flick through of a couple. But this one, my friend bought me this one. Amy, she randomly sent me it via Amazon, my wish list. Which, if any of you would like to look at, please look in the description below. It is a bit below. I don't expect you to buy me anything, but it's always nice to have a look and get ideas for yourself. But if you do want to buy me anything, feel free. Anyway, here it is. So this one is, marker pen. A lot of these are like called Giotto pens. I forgot I had them and I found them in the back of my drawer. And they're felt tips, but they're just literally glitter, and more glitter. So yeah. I really enjoyed that. That took me a night and a day to do that one because there's a lot of detail in there. And last but not least, we have the Manga Invasion colouring book. So this one, I really like anime and manga, if you hadn't guessed, and Japanese culture, and just I find it very interesting. Always have done. And I saw this and I hadn't seen anyone. I think I've seen I've seen 2 people colour it, but it was after I found it. And I was like, oh my god, this book's so unusual. I've not seen anyone do it before. I need to have it. So I got it with my birthday money. And I coloured in one picture in here with pencil. And, oops. Dropping all the little tags. It came out okay. It didn't come out 100% how I wanted it to. I wanted it to look really... Because like these pencils here, I used a blending pen and blending pencil. When really I should have used watercolour. I was going to use watercolour, but then I thought no. And I should have done. But hey ho. I really like her top because it's very, very, can you see, so sparkly. Love it. And all the little jellyfish people are cute as well. But yeah, so I did the same sort of palette. I tend to try and stick with a palette. I don't ever plan a palette, but I just sort of think, oh yeah, I've started using them 4 colours, just use them all the way through. So you know. And that is all of them. Oh, so I'm just going to count how many I've got. How many is there any text on the floor? No, okay, thank you. Right. Oh my gosh, this stuck to me. So I've got all of these. I don't actually even know how many of them. Let's see. Right, put your bids in now, people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 and 26. So I've done 26 pictures this month, which nearly, you know, seems though I tend to do when I'm having a bad anxiety day. I tend to, in the evenings, like I say, I do have insomnia as well, so I do sort of stay up till like 3 in the morning colouring. So I sometimes do 2 pictures a day. And in my colour by numbers book, I think one night, because I only get to colour obviously after little man's gone to bed, which was too busy in the day to colour, only if I'm colouring in his colouring books with him obviously. But yeah, so I sort of start about 8 o'clock, 8 or 9 o'clock, but obviously because I'm having problems sleeping at that minute, I sometimes do like 3 if I'm on a roll, you know, if they're easy I will do 3 at times. But yeah, so anyway, thank you so much for listening to me waffle. Sorry about that mess you can see there. The camera's not supposed to be showing that. But yeah, I really appreciate you listening and watching. And if you stay to the very end, you know, well done. Because, you know, even my camera fell over twice out of me talking through boredom. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys. Don't forget to like, it really helps the algorithm thingamabobby. Comment, you know, always fun to make new friends. Thank you for all the new subscribers as well. And I just want to give a big shout out at the very end to Danny from Danny Burton the Colours and Jamie, because honestly, without their support in me messaging them, I know the time difference is a pain, but me messaging them and them sending support back with, you know, lovely messages and buddy colours to keep me going and just basically being amazing friends. I really want to thank you. I'll leave their links below so you can check out their sites, but I'm sure you're already on them because they're pretty epic. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much, Gummy Bear friends, and I will see you soon. Bye!